Have you ever worked at a computer for a few hours and then suddenly, ow, back pain? What is it about sitting that causes back pain, and what can you do to prevent it? I know just the guy to ask. So I'm here with Gary Guerriero, who's co-owner of the U.S. Athletic Training Center. And Gary has more than 30 years experience as a physical therapist, and he's worked with the New York Knicks basketball team, the New York Rangers hockey team, and the New York City Ballet. Gary, many people get back pains from sitting at a desk all day and even from riding on an airplane for a long flight. What causes that back pain?
That back pain pretty much is caused by the hip flexor or the iliopsoas muscle complex tightening up. It originates from the lumbar spine and attaches into the hip. So any kind of sitting and that anterior kind of pressure will close off the joint space in your lower back and cause some of that pressure.
So what does that mean in layman's terms?
In layman's terms, basically, is as the muscles tighten up, causes pressure, and you may get some sensation in your lower back, you may get some sensation down your legs, or even up your back. Now, as you sit, okay, what happens is gravity tends to act, so you tend to pull your body forward. The action of the muscle here goes up into here, so it's like a string, so it's going to be pulling me down here, creating pressure in the lower back area. There's several ways to help alleviate that. One, when you're sitting, you can actually drop one leg down, which will help to open that space up, okay? And you can alternate and do it on either side, okay? The other thing is that you could actually go into a kneeling type position, which will help elongate the muscle and get that open and take care of the pressure posteriorly. Now, I'm going to take this little towel here, we're going to roll it up, and we're going to place this under your knee so it takes some pressure off of that, okay? So what we're going to do is going to place it right there. Now, the key to this, to any kind of stretch, is to make sure one end's stable while the other end moves. Charles, let's kneel down on this towel.
Okay, like this?
Yes, okay.
And this leg goes out.
Now, we're going to stay at a 90 position here,
right.
Okay. The next most important thing is to stabilize. So we want to stabilize the abs, so
right.
Just pull your belly away from my hand. And then we want to squeeze the glutes right here.
Right.
That gives us our stable base,
right.
Okay? Now what we do is now you're just going to push this hip gently forward.
Right.
All right? You feel a stretch there?
I do,
Okay,
yeah.
Perfect. All right. Now, a way to intensify this a little bit is to take this arm, put it behind your head.
Okay, like this?
Uh-huh. That elongates the muscle a little more, adds a little more intensity to it. And now we're going to press your hip even forward a little bit more.
Right.
All right. Then an advanced form now is to raise this arm straight up, which will again give you more stretch. Yeah. And then also we can lean away, which will also add a little bit more pressure.
And what about the rear leg? Is it
okay.
Supposed to be
rear leg can just stay right where it is at a 90-90 position.
Okay.
Most important thing is here to make sure this is stable, so that you're going to get the whole muscle to elongate.
So how many stretches do you do on each side? And how long?
We usually keep a standard of about 5 repetitions for about 20-30 seconds each.
Right, on each side?
On each side.
And
alternating? I would alternate.
Okay. Thanks very much, Gary.
Welcome, Charles.
I feel much better after doing that stretch. I'm going to add it to my daily routine. Charles Wallace, Financial Times, New York City.